Answer me this one quick question. In this particular episode 283, Naruto, B, and even Tsunade was going to go up against Raikage. Why is it taking three people to take down Raikage when Sasuke was going toe-to-toe with Raikage? Not to mention that Sasuke went up against a bunch of the other Kages as well in the Kage Summit. I don't understand that. So it's like Sasuke far beyond the strength of all of them, even before getting EMS. Uh, that was just a thought in my head. So Naruto Shippuden 283 was actually a damn good episode. I really enjoyed it, and it actually made me understand the Raikage more because I remember reading this in the manga, but it didn't really give me the I guess the redemption for the character where I feel like, oh, I understand where he's coming from as far as like you see that when his father died, the third Raikage, he felt very sad. You see him there like crying, he broke holes in the walls and everything, and it leads you to understand this is why he is the way he is, and especially with his brother, or so to speak, B, he just wants to protect him, and like after his father died, he's like, you're never leaving the village again, and it wasn't like on some hatred or anything like that. It was out of love. It was out of wanting to protect B, and being a little overprotective, definitely, but I understand him more, and you see that there's more dimensions to him than just being an asshole, and that's what I really appreciated about this episode. You get to learn a little bit more about the Raikage and why he is what he is. Still stubborn as ever, though. He goes with murderous intent to Naruto to see if what Naruto is preaching, and everyone's preaching, is truly the case that Naruto is the savior. And that was pretty interesting because, Raikage is a real person. Like, he really will go, like, the distance to prove something because, he's stubborn. And, he really went at Naruto to kill him. And it just shows that Naruto is indeed, I guess, a bit faster than him because, Naruto went a couple times to try to get past him and couldn't do it. So this was, like, the point. So Naruto definitely has the speed now. The thing about it is people compare, I've even done in the past, him and his father, but Naruto is using his speed. Yeah, granted, he has the chakra, the QB in him and whatnot, but he's using his. Minato uses the teleportation thing. So could you really say that Minato is fast or his teleporting jutsu is fast? I don't know. That's just an interesting way of looking at it. Is Minato faster than Naruto, Naruto faster than Minato, or is just really Naruto using his own stuff, that he got from between him and the QB, and Minato's just using a jutsu. Uh, this episode I really liked it because it just really had a lot of emotion to it, and that's one thing that Naruto always does best, and 283 is no exception, is that when you put emotion into it, you definitely feel it. And I felt for the Raikage when he's there crying. I felt for all of them when they were telling the Raikage Naruto is the one. He's going to be the one that's going to save us. And then when Naruto's preaching about Minato and what happened in the past and how Minato fought the masked man in the past, it just really gives you this like this sense of emotion that, like, oh man, everyone really believes in this kid. I mean, he saved the village from pain. You gotta show some respect for Naruto at this point. I feel as though like everyone should at least show some respect to him because he defeated pain. Come on, he saved the village. So definitely in that aspect is like Naruto deserves some respect and people should listen to him at this point. And overall, again, just a really enjoyable episode. I really liked this little struggle. It wasn't, on a war scale. It was really just an internal problem. And, we get to see just how far the Raikage really goes and just more to the character. And I really liked that. It was just really something nice. And to see the bond between him and B and, the jokes and whatnot and everything is just a really nice relationship, and Kishimoto definitely displayed it very well, and Studio Pierrot did an amazing job. Animation looks so beautiful at night because we don't really get many night episodes, but it really looked nice in this episode. And then at the end we get Toby, or whatever you want to call him at this point, with all the Gene Churikis. He's basically recreating the Paps of Pain, and they all got Rinnegan and Sharingan, and damn, I liked seeing them animated because they did another beautiful job. Toby didn't look messed up. The mask didn't look messed up or anything like that. And overall, I just really, this was a really solid episode. Now, next week is indeed going to be filler, and I believe the episode after that will be filler. I don't know how many more after that, but it's going to be good filler because it's going to be filler of something that I personally been saying for about a year or two that I wanted to see, and that's Legendary Swordsman versus Kakashi filler, because that was indeed skipped in the manga. We didn't get to see what happened, so I'm really excited to see this little filler and see how it goes. So more than likely, I'll definitely review it and give my thoughts on it, because it's going to be, interesting. No prior knowledge in the manga of what exactly went down, and I'm hoping that Kishi actually worked with them for this particular filler, because it's gonna affect the canon one way or another, because at the end of the day this battle did go down, and maybe in the future Kishimoto might have Kakashi reference it, what happened, or somebody might talk about what happened during that fight. So I'm hoping that Kishi somewhat worked close with Studio Period. If not, it's gonna mess up the continuity, kind of like I believe it was the Three Tails Beast filler arc. You will see that kind of ruins the continuity later on when Naruto meets somebody. I don't want to really spoil anything, but yeah, hopefully Kishi, or at least they don't put it to the point. They work to the point where, like, whatever Kishi does, it won't affect this continuity and whatnot. And again, all around solid episode 283. Let me know what you think. Answer to my question: why is it taking three people to take down the Raikage when Sasuke was going toe to toe? Granted, Gaara did kind of save Sasuke's butt in the end when he, blocked the Raikage from basically going wild on him. But still, Sasuke was going toe to toe with him after fighting a bunch of Kages, or going and fighting a bunch of Kages. So, just a quick thought. And your thoughts of the episode. Did you feel bad for Raikage and understand the character a little bit more, like I did? Because now I understand why he's an asshole. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for this awesome episode, and just seeing characters in a different light, and just seeing a pretty interesting little internal conflict. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.